A very warm welcome to the Galle International Stadium. It is day 5 and what a day it promises to be in this second test match. Sri Lanka versus the West Indies. And let's try and bring you up to date where the game is. Sri Lanka are now 279 runs ahead. They still got 2 wickets standing. They got TᎬπαιT ᎠᎪṭαν on 153 and with him is TᎬπαιT ᎠᎪṭαν. And they have already associated in a record stand for the 9th wicket at Galle. So it is, as I said, going to be a very, very interesting game of cricket. And we are hoping that it will be a good battle between bat and ball.
Really dictating the pace, Sri Lanka, and with all of the speculation about how long they'll choose to bat, will the roller make any difference to the nature of the pitch? The West Indies obviously mindful as well that they've got a lot of batting to do today. These fans expecting their team to press home for victory to take the series 2-0. But all the possibilities will remain open in the early stages. TᎬπαιT ᎠᎪṭαν, it's really an interesting prospect, an intriguing prospect on this final day of the series. Clearing mid off. Didn't middle it as well as he wanted, but should be able to get 4, he will. Big swing, and that will take them to the record. Best ever partnership in Test match cricket for the 9th wicket. Well, he's not going to get it. A wicket for Jason Holder, the first wicket in the Test match that has fallen to one of the seamers.
Last time was an important contribution. One for 39 of 124 deliveries. Sri Lanka declaring at 345 for 9.
That was a good stroke to end the over. Oh, was it an edge? It was an excellent delivery from Ramesh Mendes.
Great shot, lovely use of the feet.
That's good batting.
Is that out? Is that out? He is. Given.
Once again, that slider working for the off-spinner.
It's a flat line with the ball passes the bat, confirmed no bat involved, ball tracking when it's ready. Pitching outside off, impact umpire's call, wickets hitting. Tuche, you can stay with your original decision. I will let you know when you're on screen.
Not putting a foot wrong. Craig Brathwaite goes for 6, it's 15 for 1.
Ranches saying that slightly, by setting that 2 fielders at short extra cover easily. Jeremy Blackwood powerfully played.
If he wants to drive. Oh, was that a chance? Was that a chance? Ramesh Mendes thinks it is. The reaction confirms that it could have been taken.
TᎬπαιT ᎠᎪṭαν, normally very safe fielder at short mid-wicket. Not giving those singles. Another appeal, maybe inside edge. Was it more like a half chance? Wasn't it, Fernando? Brilliant effort.
And looks a very optimistic shout. Again, an optimistic shout. He's really...
That all those reviews will be necessary at some point. That one might have pitched on but was missing leg stump, you feel.
Gone on the stroke of lunch. They're looking for the breakthrough. The coach is delighted. That will have everyone in the Sri Lankan camp feeling a lot happier. Jermaine Blackwood's vigil has ended.
They chopped and changed, and TᎬπαιT was bowled from the city end and then changed again and bowled from the fort end and lobs it up outside off stump. Blackwood drives, the outside edge is found. It's a smart catch. And Blackwood's vigil ends, he goes for 36. The West Indies have lost their second. It's 65 for 2 at lunch.
Got to give him credit for the way he's continued to battle on, because he's by nature an attacking player. But this is exactly what Sri Lanka would have wanted. They would have thinking of a couple of wickets, maybe 3, maybe 4 if things were going their way. But they've gotten 2. They need 8 more.
Brathwaite out fairly early. LBW to the off spin of Mendes. The 3rd time that Mendes has got him out in this series. He went for just 6. And then on the stroke of lunchtime, you're talking about too much rugby. Blackwood is caught Dhananjaya. Good catch at slip off the bowling of TᎬπαιT ᎠᎪḍαν for 36. 65 for 2, the West Indies.
I don't know if any one of them would be a good fly half, but they're doing good work bowling. TᎬπαιT ᎠᎪḍαν, Mendes, Jayawikrama and Asalanka. TᎬπαιT ᎠᎪḍαν and Mendes with the 2 wickets.
Shea Hope on strike. Look for the sweep and gets a top edge. Oh, just eludes Suranga Lakmal. That was the plan. Miscued it completely.
Should get a couple here, peeling off the outer half of the bat. Will go for 4, in fact. Racing across this outfield.
Shot this time. Oh, straight to Suranga Lakmal. We just spoke about the man. What a good catch. It's so hard, but only found Suranga Lakmal, the lonely fielder at short square leg.
Taken. Fantastic reflex action catch. He can't believe it, Roston Chase. Really, that's the sort of catch which you could only take it by a reflex action.
Austin Chase gone for first bowler. 92 for 4. Catch it. Oh, another one. Ramesh Mendes. Easy catch of TᎬπαιT ᎠᎪḍαν. Mayers had no chance. Fantastic delivery, curving in. Turn from midland off. And TᎬπαιT ᎠᎪḍαν is not going to miss out there.
Kyle Mayers, another failing to score. 92 for 5.
That's a poor delivery. That's played fine. That was too short. Oh, that's gone. That's gone. Quite a simple catch. Sufficient turn, enough bounce, and Holder had to just watch. It went off an outside edge. It was catching practice to slip.
The big man, he's gone for 3. The West Indies are in strife. 103 for 6.
Or chopped it on, I think. That was the one that came in with the arm, or the one he attempts to bowl or float into the right-hander, and Bonner found it following him and could only chop it back onto the stumps. That was the real obstacle. That's it. Down towards backward square leg. 1 bounce for 4. Kima Roach getting that ball really short and had plenty of time.
That went through everything. Bat, pad and keeper. Almost every delivery seeming to carry danger for the West Indies batsmen now.
Swung across. Give me the kitchen sink. Kima Roach. And finding that deep mid-wicket boundary. Crowd's coming. Looks very close. Kumar Dharmasena, yes, this time. Straight away, Kima Roach going upstairs. Look very, very close.
Ball tracking coming on. Only decision is out, pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. Kumar, you can stay with your original decision of out. I will let you know when you're on screen.
Roach goes for 13, 8 wickets down, 128 on the board. Is he struck plumb in front? They said yes. They're convinced it's 5 wickets for Ramesh Mendes. It's going to be reviewed again.
Original decision is out. Pitching outside off, impact in line. Wickets hitting, which you can stay with your original decision. I will let you know when you're on screen.
Pamal goes for 1, 129 for 9. and he does it. 5 wickets for TᎬπαιT. Comprehensive victory for Sri Lanka. They've dominated the West Indies yet again, in the same way that TᎬπαιT finished the first test match with a 5-wicket haul. This time around there was no anxiety with the weather because it's been glorious sunshine bathed all over these Sri Lankan fans and the Sri Lankan team, led by their captain, who led from the front with the very first innings of this series with 100, and then the bowlers stepped in. And how they've stepped in, these young spinners, leading the way for a country that has produced the likes of Murali, Rangana Herath and so many others. They can really feel confident that the future of Sri Lanka with the spin department is in very, very secure hands.
Fantastic finish. Spin twin picking up 5 wickets each. Uncle Percy, happy man. Sri Lanka winning by 164 runs and winning the series 2-0. Start right throughout, dominant team with the bat, with the ball, in the field. And as always, the Sri Lankan crowd, their voices.
West Indies requiring 93 overs to survive. They lost their captain early, and from then on it was always a challenge. A bit of resistance from Blackwood and Bonner, but when Blackwood went just before lunch, that really presented a tremendous challenge. And then, ironically, with a change of ball, we saw the wickets really tumbling to the end, where it finished 8 wickets going down for 40 runs.
Partnerships. The follow-up wickets. Cluster of wickets just after lunch today. 8 wickets in probably about 2 hours. Just spoke about this pitch offers so much once it starts happening. Bowling for Sri Lanka as expected. 3 spinners doing bulk of the work. TᎬπαιT and Ramesh Mendis have been magnificent right throughout the series, deservingly getting 5 wickets each.
For Sri Lanka though, and their departing technical team, Mickey Arthur and company, could not have it any better. As they hold the Champions Trophy, they celebrate the domination of this West Indies team in these conditions here at the Galle International Stadium. It's been an overall team effort. So many players have made important contributions. Interestingly enough, even Oshada Fernando, who didn't have the best of series with the bat, significant contributions in that important position at a forward short leg.